Hey everyone, Michelle here, and as you guys can see, I am coming live from my yoga mat. Yay. So if you guys could obviously tell, today's video is about the interior design of my house. Just kidding. Wanted to throw a joke out there. Obviously today's video is all about yoga and kind of focusing on yoga and recovery and how it can be very beneficial. For those of you who aren't aware, yoga has been a technique used in eating disorder recovery because the emphasis of yoga is all about mind-body connection and recognizing that you're not separate, that you are one being in relationship to your body, mind, spirit, and soul, but also to your environment. And one thing that I really like about yoga is that it draws that connection and calls you to focus on that. And the way that it does is it starts every single practice with guiding that intention to bringing you to that moment. And I love it when we sit in yoga and we just sit there, you have your hands by your heart so that your heart is reaching out. You just sit there and you give an intention, and having that intention for your practice brings you to the awareness that you can do anything that you want to do if you put your mind to it. You can't do everything all at once. Like, for so long I thought that I could be superwoman, I could, get perfect marks, I could be engaging in my eating disorder symptoms, I could be doing everything, getting into a good school, really being this personal person. But the thing was, I couldn't do it because I tried doing everything at once. But I know that when I come to my yoga mat, if I set my dedication, if I set my focus, I can achieve anything that I want to. And I think that's an awesome insight to have. And the one thing that I really, really like about yoga is the way that it leaves you connected to your body. I've only been to 5 classes so far, and literally it has been more beneficial than I could ever imagine. I've been to 5 classes within the last 2 weeks, and I know that specific number because the women at yoga are actually counting how many days I've come because of how talented I have become and how strong I am so far in my yoga poses. And like, there was this one woman, she came up to me after one of the days, and she was like, wow, like, that was amazing, like, how long have you been doing yoga? Like, that was just one of the best I've ever seen. And I was like, oh, like, today was my second class. Yeah. Like, it was really funny. But the thing with yoga is you have to lose that fear of being wrong. You have to let yourself go into the motions, to trust your body enough, to have that soft and gentle look at yoga and at life and at your body and mind, to know that you can do whatever positions come your way, that you have that strength and power within you to literally achieve anything. Like, and I think that's really cool, really awesome focus to have there. And I really like thinking about that too, the strength and power aspect of it, because I've seen the different poses that we can do, and my body, it starts shaking when I go into some of those poses because I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't exercised these, and like literally I just want to give up. But I can't help but think about recovery. How many times have I been shooken up in my recovery? Things have triggered me, things have been thrown my way, unexpected, and out of the blue, and leave me in a shaky place where my recovery is really tested. It's the same as yoga. It's when you have to bring yourself back to that moment, to reminding yourself that you are connected. You're not just your mind, you're not just your body, but you are your mind, body, soul and spirit in connection with your environment. That when you come to yoga, you are with this mat, that you are strong and you are sure and that you are stable. You are supported. And I think that's something awesome too, because in those shaky moments of recovery, you have to remember that you do have that support. You have people, your treatment team, others that you can reach out to get that support. But even recognizing that although shaky, although those muscles are literally shaking, it's not because they're weak, it's because they have so much strength inside of them, but they haven't been used yet, which is why in recovery it's so, so important to use that, to use the coping skills offered in therapy to resist the urge to purge or to resist the urge to overexercise or engage in other symptoms, because it helps stop it helps you stop being pulled into the disorder, and it helps you stand strong and sure and rooted and know that yes, you may be shaky, but you have that power and strength within you that you can handle whatever comes your way, because I know you can. You can sit there and watch this video and be like, no, no, she's not talking to me, she's talking to that other girl, whoever's watched this video before me. But that's not what it is. You, right here watching this video, you have what it takes to recover. The only thing is, those muscles of recovery, the ones that help you stand up against your disorder, haven't been used for so long because they've been constantly going into the eating disorder and constantly being weakened by this illness, that it really calls you to bring that attention back and say, no, I have what it takes. I may not have the strongest muscles, but the strength is there. I just need to be able to use it. I need to get in touch with the strength I have in my body. And that's one thing that I really like about yoga. I love the fact that it calls me to challenge my body, to challenge myself to go further than I thought I would, to hold things, to hold my ground and stay strong and steady. I absolutely love that. And so when I come to the yoga mat, I always sit here. I bring my hands to my heart, sit with my heart to the sky, and I bring my intention. My intention that whatever it may be, knowing that I can achieve that, that everything's going to be okay, and just being brought so fully to that moment that I am here on my mat, breathing, with a fly right over there. I can see it. It's just there. And then I'm breathing and being. And that I don't need to get wrapped up into the mental anxiety, the fear, the frustration, the panic. That I can just breathe, be, and just embrace my body, the abilities that it has, the power that it has inside of it, the capabilities, and just the ultimate beauty of who I am. And that's so awesome to think about too. When you think about recovery, you think about self-care, self-nurture. These things have been highlighted this summer for me, from my trips to the nutritionist to my doing my group all about self-care and self-nourishment, self-nurture. And really focusing here, especially with the yoga mat, being able to recognize that your body deserves to be respected. It has so much power and strength as long as you listen to it, which is why food is so, so important, because it helps fuel your body to function properly. Your body doesn't define you. The size of your genes doesn't tell anybody what a wonderful, glorious, amazing person you are. It doesn't say if you're strong in recovery. It doesn't say that you're a warrior who has survived far more than anyone could fathom. It's just a number. And the scale is just a number. And calories are just a number. But when you take that food to fuel your body, and you treat your body with the respect and kindness that it deserves, then you are able to have that life, to be able to look at your life and have somebody look at you in the eyes and not look at the size of your body, but look you in the eyes and see the glorious, remarkable, strong warrior that you are. And I think that's pretty amazing. And I always think about that too when I do the Warrior 2 pose. I gotta say I love that one. But that is my insight in yoga. I really highly recommend it for anyone who's considering doing it in recovery. It is very, very beneficial. And I cannot thank my friend Jen enough for encouraging me enough to step up to the mat, because it was something that I will value for the rest of my life. It really, really helps. So I want to offer that message to you guys. Also, if you haven't gotten the chance, check the link below. I was in a mental illness photo shoot. The concept was mental illness isn't glamorous. And so you can see me and the people that I worked with. It was loads of fun. And I really want the message to get out there, guys. So if you could please look at the pictures, network them, send them out. That would be so, so great. We spent a lot of our time. There's a lot more pictures coming up soon. But please, please, please go check it out. I would love it. Maybe that's your intention. If you don't start up yoga, you go check out the video. Okay. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Send in any requests you have. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. And yes, namaste.